Hi YouTube, and welcome to September's episode of Garden Allotment Diary. As you can see, I'm getting the beds ready for autumn now. The things that have finished, we had a complete disaster with the cabbages, and that all had to be pulled out because of a ridiculous amount of caterpillars and slugs. But never mind. So all I've done here is just dug this bed over, added some well rotted manure, potash and lime, and I'm going to cover it with some permeable matting like I have on this one, which will help keep the, as you can see, tree seeds out, sit on the top of the matting rather than go into the soil, which gives us a bit less work in the spring. The black matting, the reason I use black is also because in the spring when things start to warm up, the black will help heat the soil up quicker and help kill off any diseases. So that's what I'm going to do to that one next. The runner beans are still going well. Plenty on there. Some of them are getting a bit big, but I'll just use them for seeds again next year. All the carrots and parsnips have been pulled. Most of the beetroot, still got a few canny ones there. The spring onions are going to get pulled now as well. Put into bunches and refrigerated. The fennel was a bit of a disaster. It just hasn't bulbed up. I might try them again next year, but we'll see. Corn, I'm not going to bother with them again. Not until I get a allotment, maybe. They've just been a bit of a failure. They've just been munched as well. Let's have a look up here. The blueberries turned a lovely colour red on the leaves. The grapes are starting to ripen, the wine grapes. Not that we drink wine, but it's a nice planting anyway. The birds like the grapes, so strawberries are still doing well. A third crop off them now. The original 3 plants, which are these 3 at the back here, they need to come out this year because that's their 3rd year. But there's plenty of runners to replace them with. Did a bit trimming back here as well because it was just absolutely crackers. Let's have a look in the greenhouse. We've had to cover the pond for all the leaves, but we've left a gap so that the frogs can still get in and out. Herbs are still going canny. The potatoes in pots are coming along nicely now. We even got some flowers, so they'll not be much longer. I'll go quickly show you in the greenhouse. Peppers have just been munched to death, but we've still got some fruit on them. The last of the tomato plants just finishing off there. We've had quite a bit. I mean, I've actually managed to make pasta sauce as well as have them on salads, and so pleased with the results so far this year. The golden berries are starting to dry out, so they're ripening. There's still absolutely loads on them. Tried the first one the other day and they're absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. So I'll definitely be growing them again next year. I think I'll grow them on the floor though rather than on the bench because they just get too tall. And melons, this one hasn't got any bigger, but it is starting to yellow. I don't know if you can make that out. This one definitely got bigger and is definitely yellowing. It's not massive, but not bad considering we're in the north of England. So, and that's it. we'll see you next month.